Hello, welcome to Forage Drops. My name is Lilian Silva. I'm the Forage specialist at Clemson University in South Carolina, and today I'll be talking about forage budgeting. So let's get started. So when we think about the forages that we can use statewide here, we often refer to the perennial species mentioned here on this graph. So they are Bermuda grass, Bahia grass, and Tofascio. And this graph shows a general distribution, especially the peak of production of each one of those forages. Um, just just an estimate where those peak of production and the forage distribution happens for those species here. But something that I wanted to emphasize is the seasonality that we have of forage production if we are basing our forage systems only on perennial systems, no matter if they are cool season or warm season species. If we say that our herd needs are represented by this line, this orange line here on this graph, no matter what time of the year, you are not going to be able to rely on a single forage species to cover all those herd needs throughout the whole year. So that's why we use strategies as hay or baleage or haylage, stockpiled areas, and also annuals. And those can be from using perennial species or annual species and during the warm or the cool season. So this is something that needs to be planned, and that's what we're talking about when we talk about forage budget. This is literally the same approach that we have on our households when we are going to be budgeting how we are going to pay bills and plan ahead of time for the cost that we expect to have and other things inside our households based on the income that we have. And when I'm talking about this, and also trying to emphasize the importance that we can be relying more on grazing areas because those areas are lower cost than having to buy feed stuff from outside of the farm, or even having to actually buy hay from some other places. And this requires us to plan what forages we can use, and for that we need to understand which ones are most adapted to the area that you have your farm, your location, and to the weather there. And also it's crucial to match the costs that you are able to pay, the investment that you are able to pay, but also the management intensity, especially that's required to those forages, but also with the level of the animal requirements and the production that we expect to have from those animals. So all those things need to be aligned, so we can also align with the goals that you have for your operation as well. And when we understand how to budget that forage, how to really plan for the forage production to meet the herd requirements, that's going to be something that we're going to be needing to measure the forage mass that we have available in grazing systems, because then we can actually adjust the stocking rate that we're going to be using. This seems fairly simple to do, and to some extent it is. And we have different methods that we can be using as rotational management, for example. And what I really want to emphasize here is that the simple action of trying to plan the forage budget that you're going to need to to your farm to best adjust the management will most likely have a high impact on the yield, on the quality, and even the longevity that you're going to have on your forage stands, and can also have a good impact on the animal performance that you're going to see. So when I'm talking about measuring forage mass, there's a way that's fairly simple, and I would assume that most of you have heard about the grazing stick, the ruler, pasture ruler. This is a fairly reliable method that we can use. It's literally a ruler that we're going to on the pasture in a zigzag pattern to just get some heights throughout. So we're going to be measuring the canopy high, uh, just um, just walking with the stick and really placing next to on a side to just next to the plants and estimate what's the average height there. And then we can use that reference to estimate the pound, how many pounds of grazable forage we have on that area per inch. And that would be the way that we're going to adjust the stocking rate that we need for that area. Something that's very important to think about is that this method does not take in consideration the density of the plants that you have on that area. Neither takes in consideration if you only have the single forage or mixtures, or if you have a lot of weeds, or if you have a lot of overgrazed areas as well. So all these needs to be taken in consideration. We have our extension agents that are able to help with any questions that you might have, but also this is my email, and I would be glad to follow up with you if you have any questions related to this. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really appreciate your help, and I hope to see you on the next one. Thank you so much.